Abusia for a year kind of we atta yes and a year idea a year latest updates na about bonting afa a year papa a year former finance minister kind of we atta hon abusia ha that's why be media gh yonko na yitin some about bonting masisi ha that's why be media gh obody subscribe like share my for person be no abusia omo enya bi enti yintin e course so masisi yeah that's
Doctor a friend is Ayine OSP. I look at these people. I say these people are like your friends. They're two stupid dogs. Forgive my French, not literally, but it's like they are behaving like the cartoon. Your friend is saying, "Then yes, cartoons. We see the two stupid dogs. Omuye bibia antiasi bia nim. Omuye bibia emfaso bia ma. OSP ni your friend is saying, Attorney General. Bibia omuye bia emfaso bia ma." And then they are happy, say, oh, and I say, we cry, say, Interpol cray, you read alert, no cray from us, and no cry, say, a friend is saying, oh, it's been your friend is a can of self a deportation. And Tasha, we paid you people for results, not to come and just play with our minds. Play with the minds of the people. No way. You know, remember people's salary, people's sweat, they pay taxes and then you get paid. So think about it. The money is, you see, and I keep telling politicians, your life is like pastors. Pastors are more Ghana more year. Check Ghanaian pastors every year. So we have done research on these things. Majority of the pastors they suffer. What do I say? They suffer. Majority of them they suffer gidi pa. Tia ko show mo year. Okwa utumu se chale enkofo eden nkofo brepa ansa no mko wu unima go and check sana politicians musu ko wu mo bebre mo brepa otiase because mo fa Ghana fosi kan de yed nioma ensem fata and mo de yed nioma ensem fata no then the people no more bre omusu because look at a news about from a ministry of a friend say interior. Huh? That should the way for traders. And we have Ghana armed forces in the country. And I always say it's a useless armed forces. Yes, my father was a military officer. What do I say? But useless armed forces. Because me who Ghana soldier for more say you see Ghana chrono any another country contoka. Hey, and Russia, Ukraine, even KB see at the end soldiers in Canadian number. Intelligence, they don't pick any intelligence. Because they don't have the equipments, the accoutrements, they don't even have some to even pick intelligence. All that the Ghanaian politician thinks about this. Let me mobilize people. Let me gain power. Let me go to parliament. Let me become a minister. Let me drive a V8. Let me build a house. Let me travel. Let me send my children to abroad. This is how the Ghanaian politician thinks. Anamebwa. The American mebwa. If you look at their life, Obaye watoka wesifie, ne mawa abruchre, ne makosku wa abruchre, and why your friend honorable. That's it. Why MP for 20 years? Punto bia wanem peso aso. Uko kan say na buy any power. Now we are MP, no buy any power. Can't you use your MP to even lobby for things in your country and your constituency? So you want to wait for what buying better power answer. So what's the essence of you being a member of parliament? Because over UK, I said now buy what power, now buy any power, the constituency for no, they make sure say anya no, yes, they get development. What buy what power to be more but what buy any power crown, you could see there is improvement, you could see that roads are being built, you could see a rural electrification, you could see certain things. Yes, soldier 40 at barracks. You people are talking about a friend is saying 24-hour economy. You have armed forces there. What is the reason why a Ghana for to kwa brutally? Majority of the people on Kwakwa ejuma be brenu communist scale somebody call amonane. And until when Americans wanted to recruit people from Africa, through a friend said the the American lottery was that before being American lottery, I call USA, you need to have a skill. Either so you're plumber, we a mechanic, we a friend is saying a carpenter, and also we a welder, and also we a BB with one sir. We have armed forces there. You can't even train the Ghanaian people. We don't even have any reserve army. You see. You don't even have any. You don't even train people to even have the basic knowledge. By UK, the children have basic knowledge. So BBC onimdi obetimi aye. Ghana ni akwada ne te wo. And when I saw Sam George talking back, the guy loves to talk. Sam George, back. He always want to like that, like no. Sometimes Charlie not but jomo. No use to jomo Kefeni. Tell me when this guy came, the things are why you can say the whole nation are benefiting. We've gotten a minister of communication who is putting Ghana on the map out there and conscientizing the people that this is where we are going. This is the policies of John Dramani Mahama. How communicate effectively to the entire population to come along with the policies of John Dramani Mahama? That's how a minister of communication you think. You think on those lines. If it's about a friend is a telecommunication and other things, go into it. Just start thinking about how you and the Ghana friends and institutions, the tech, the polytech, the technical universities, can come up with other friends and many platforms that will help the nation. What if tomorrow we wake up and there's no Facebook, there is no YouTube? The sons and daughters of the Chinese people are developing their own app, their own platforms. They be a back. Look, you guys have to be different from the MPP. Be different. That's why I like this young man. Okujeto Ablakwa. I love him. Because when you go to his office, you know that the guy is performing. He's giving us results. Minister said, he and the friend is a minister of roads, a friend is a finance minister. These guys are giving us results. When they talk, they back it with actions. When somebody from a friend is saying Israel deported some Ghanaians, he deported people back. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This is, you see, you should be different from the MPP. Let us know, sir, the spirit of Akroma is in you guys. You are our last hope. I'm telling you. I got a call from some of the military officers, commandant, brigadiers, telling me, your people are jokers. We don't get into politics, but we've for now, up to now, we don't even have a substantive minister of defense. Brigadiers are telling me, how can you disrespect us like this? That defense, Ministry of Defense, when you talk about country, it is defense, it is Ministry of Finance. These are most sensitive positions. Sensitive positions. And somebody, yes, hey, yeah, dear. But by now, President, you need to get somebody there. Are you telling me that you don't have any other NDC members? Then the thousands of NDC card-bearing members, hundreds of thousands, to fill the shoes of Omanebuama. May he so rest in peace. But governance, whether somebody die or not, life moves on. Hey, yeah, dear. We grieve. It's true, but we must move on. And the whole defense-sensitive ministry, now what's out there? To forcing a sensitive ministry, the same ministry of a year finance. I mean, come on. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious. If you are resetting and you want to do things different, it's not about speeches. Speech, we are not going to sell cocoa, this, and Charlie, Mr. President, look, speech, you don't go for mama speech. Only people who are good in oratory. Omo brof no, omo kan utimi se mu ete. Se wo kan with ne heavy accent utimi se mu da wonyansa dem Mr. President. Enya speech e boy ensemo. We've gone past that. We want to see the results. Yes. The results next year. What you say? If you want to see results, by now, so Dr. Ren said there's a young guy who has invented a friend is saying cocoa pod machine. He's a Ghanaian by now. Ya swabebe a friend is saying hundreds of a cocoa pod machine. And nam farmers near boawomo normally yo majuma. Action ye here. Alaji grunsa bekacho born on your born or bobono about tani no who wa me pau. Born no dear wa born wa tanning wa dribble wa ten wa dribble mem and you know na mafefe. 90 minutes go na mafefe. Na kimfaisa or benya points to him. We want to see action. And we have women, you see, the reason why when you go on my YouTube, the thumbnail, no, me di ye ma memo, Anita de Sousa, former, a friend is saying, this fantastic woman, no, ye, Ghana's Attorney General. Me didn't tour, Mami Brew. These are women who can even do their job than these kind of men. I'm telling you. Omo kwade omo namo kwa no, omo mini MPP de omo say, oh my God, no do omo ba chichomba chichiwo omo no. My man is one omo catch deals with MPP. As I told you about a ECG guy, Mahamai. The name of one and EC for no, and down for Pani Attorney General. It's Attorney General which me achi boy no. Container who buy ECG container buy ya. Jakpa mo de beto abontin. E wo wa afi de si container de we wa afi Mahama wo free kro ni mo. Otete private jet no ne nanam. And obo no nam Japan, ade be china o UK, ade be china o USA, ade be china o France. Dear na moye. And these are the things you got to understand. The guys, the grassroots in there. Bebrena ebufu. I'm not kidding you. Bebrena ebufu. Bebrena ebufu. Ayawaso East. An example to you guys. Yes. Ayawaso East. Esenke chilemo bibi.
Abusia or family na when you so ocean never so subscribe no like it. Watch it with the amount so and say to me Akebi and do not forget to click on the notification button so that any update drop piano also enter a bit to me Akebi musa for family no ensem pina e so good and you go to ensem be so e family no so
the party any the parliament no I say ye tete ye hu bi to bon say a parliamentarian caucus majority caucus the assembly beto party ni say hey masa mo fo masa mo to baby chale mo jade mo kire no monwene ho obehu yesu mahama be kotete mbo say hey fifi say mo jan kwase asem no wan be kotete be hypocrites monwene ho cause politics ni the enche how kakra bi na amanfo adwene asesa oh yes kakra bi na amanfo adwene asesa. And you people must dare to be different from MPP and Yenimino. Dare to be different from the MPP. Now listen again. What Mami Anita de Sousa this Sousa Eka. Tie.
Employment. Say Yankolani Bibria lament about employment. Name Bibri. Near Tosum, you know. Obi oho ye nim no party no me I will say it as it is. MPP for ni bi o mu didi atam ne niema ye hu wo mu dodo no kra no ya ma o appointment. Na minim say free ye mpanyimfo no. Ebi o mo e de ma wo mo. On say ebi edru be na nkrofo say nkrofo kra bi ton. Me de meka.
Okay. And the ebi ton positions so no to people.
Ton, yes. Ebi ton.
The position am mo ton.
And executives no. Because I mean one say obi oho kra ye nim no. And a binum so elections, no, they were with MPP. And so I'm on my appointment. enti ama nkrofo bebrebu afu me ma so kra me ya nkrofo aba me fie die no omo nka nam so munya abotre because at times no we hear our opponents for certain things.
Okay.
Any yenye enemies, NDC, NPP yenye enemies. Ti ebetumi aba say indirectly no. Ebi a omo so ye bibi nam de akamo omo down. Me pa to what I say. Nti me de metu ye mpanyin for.
But you think it's a grassroots for more ye adwuma nkasa.
Yes.
Ebi mo ho no mo. Party na yi omo esinchen.
Yes. Nti omo say yenkola ni bebre lament about employment na niema bebre. Na etoso mienu. Obi o ho yenim no party no me dey I will say it as it is. MPP for ni bi omo didi atam ne niema yehu omo dodo no kra no ya ma omo appointment. Na minim say free ye mpanyimfo no. Ebi omo e de ma awo omo no. On say ebi edru be na nkrofo say nkrofo kra ebi ton. Me dey meka.
Okay. And the ebi ton positions no to people.
Ton, yes. Ebi ton. Any executives no. Because I mean one say obi wo ho kra ye nim no. And ebi nim so wo ho a elections no. They were with MPP. And she am on my appointment. And she am nkrofo bebrebu afu me ma so kra me ya nkrofo aba me fie die no omo nka nam so munya abotre because at times no we hear our opponents for certain things.
Okay.
Any yenye enemies, NDC, NPP yenye enemies. Ti ebetumi aba say indirectly no. Ebi a omo so ye bibi nam de akamo omo down. Me pa to what I say. Nti me de metu ye mpanyin for.
But you think it's a grassroots for more ye adwuma nkasa.
Yes.
NDC uti o si NDC ni MPP ni enemies bebo a 2020 wa mu de kokum wo mo otachima no MPP ni NDC ni enemies so but 2020 wa mu de kokum wo mo e wotachima no we Anita o ono no onye just a floor member of NDC. These are your second vice chairperson of the NDC. Onye just obi akunu keke o. Oso munya NDC MPP, they are not enemies. True. And so you could come party members. I will teach you, man. Monkey they work, babu they chop. When they come, they will have ways to protect them.
Ebi mo ho no mo.
Yes.
Party na yi omo esinchen.
Yes. Into omo bu afu. Nti ye na ya na afro mo munya abotre. Nti me feel say emre na so a grassroots no so was say respect to home because without them no into me no baby ayaye den ye do no avers my advice and penny for in future no ebe ye mom see at your office near my appointment anyhow ya nhwe ye a ebi ansa MPP for fa be ruru mu omo pa omo kan chem se meboa
MPP for ni me bi omo ye
who come most of the high commission offices across the nation na bebre no MPP boys na bo na scholarship secretariat ho ansamba pe na MPP boys na ba bonton ba be demonstration bebre no most of Ghana consulate outside the country no bebre no MPP boys na MPP boys
MPP member
Ghana ambassador to Spain Kasim scenario up to now me hu se wako hompo present a friend is saying the credentials me hu ye ana we hu Kasim scenario in fact they call Spain me hu ye we hu why na still your ambassador of Spain Kasim scenario na see man the position me hu ye
it's a normal appointment when you see government
say e makra wo
ebi ni
ba me fie ne mo mo di nkrofo ba me fie ma near me ekosuni no de we ache na me ekosuni no de we ache me se munya abotre because he said me wo fi na me ya adoma na me starting room a me kwa kwhwe se ne mo ka no eye no kre so ye no kra na fe ye di hu
so you already what everything in chain uti and I know, sir, she will not just come and sit somewhere and just open her mouth and talk. Also on the evidence. Or the evidence in Betuja. Aside or no me cry me I'm a TUK more evidence. Yes. Now me kajo say nyen money nyina na e ba beka. Nyen nyina na me de me source no ba beto abonte. Me more evidence. E kwan a eye omo ye e friend is appointees ni bi di grassroots members e fa so. Even e wo e friend is poultry eye nkokon ketenkete keke onye se enye se omo kwa akwaji sika se maniska no nkonye nkokobuo no ono ankasa akwa akwaji na sase e no ono ankasa abobọ ni mbuo dada enye ebuo nketenkete o bebre the ohia ye birds no wa start ya obenye wo mu o is ena esi ko ha ade bechi esi ko ha ade bechi esi ko ha na nipa na faka efri kumasi anu aba akra ofri akra ba esi okwa ebri ofri ebri kwa esi o ade na won kwa efre ne sen ayi apade ande no asefri odu apade ande ho a yesi obra eye efre ne sen ayi central region NDC members no ye yomusa toso mu to and fro meanwhile kuko birds no MPP fo ni nya easy birds na nkukon kitinkiti kekempo me the one example mpo na me dey ma mi was ani pakron ye can part will play ye e use ono ani bottom sika a sponsor nkofo a you will be shocked young guy bo hu na rekeje mu abotai no mote oho the same enwuma ni bia MPP for year no mashasi no no mashasi 2028 and wow ebia unya wo mo ayeso mkoto abani nyina amanka ebia unya ya nka babo politics nso de is a game or it's not a game but it's about numbers numbers ne de kasa numbers ne de bibia timuma mani nko grassroots for no mo amoho no mama mani nko ho because my position amonya ni nyina no e fa bebre no agina modern bar grassroots for no them agina e de mam it was not easy under nana a friend sense sabon some Akufo-Addo the dwarf enye easy Akufo-Addo it wasn't easy to win power against Akufo-Addo 2020 John Mahama won election but room we kwan for so de je abato no Sancho Kofi akpafulo lobby lepel sa wa manko to aba na ma win no parliamentary a friend sense wa mama nko nim how ye di abani free munsem so youth na boa mo mo boa wo mo support wo mo omo fata say mo appointment ma mo delay anu am hu say still afi na egugu so ayema for 1 year afi na egugu so ayema nkofo deputy friend is a high commissioner am say hey adai but still also a decision to even appoint people serve to even go so the same thing with defense ministry, the same. President John Mahama, you have 3 years so and I think back. Fifi Kweti Ami say there's not going to be any a referendum and third term because party for Nebane sa mo bon so. Because it's the same thing now. Aside for a yes a party no. Kufo bae e kwan e fa so e IGP na obia o term no so a na we call na ba kwa ba Kufo by no jampe IGP na the time edu no e no kofo no ankasa ne IGP bia na the time endu kra pan no de begin e free one IGP ni sisi akwa ne a friend is say whom you know your affiliation with political party whom you know sa de ne what you say. So ladies and gentlemen me de metimi aka na champion fo ni say mebru ne maba wa no Enketesia ne ye maame fo mo party no mo bre ye no a omo se fata no omo twen mo ko kan so nye obia no benya appointment omo munya appointment no so mo create enabling environment na mo enwuma ne nhya ase flow na youth ni nya adwuma no more send your mfa wo ha nkonkoto maame no papa so omo ye party members. You should be different from NPP. Dare to be different from MPP. MPP amama boy and I mean say MPP ni fan to mo ho that mo ye different so far no mo ya there when it comes to economy dollar number form fuel war so call form the friend is saying price of goods and services or market na above form 1 or 2 be the ejina baby ejina 1 or 2 be the increment kakra bem so far better than a friend is saying good than a MPP but we could be better. We want the best form of governance and so Otia say, eti enwu hia ye papa. Mama money nko ho, enwu hia ye. Mama money nko ho because monkey no go work, make baboon come chop. Esa dia youth ni gbofu.
Abusia ahana brady be see the jumadi na be area basa unsubscribe subscribe and like it no share jumadi ama from so and say to me akabi and do not forget to click on the notification bell so there be any update be drop piano also and sa able to me akabi for can who say so best political news when you be say POG media and I been on to always be on POG media the pack up of best political news and be who the echo and the eba e Ghana amanisimu abusa for makram